Alright, we're back and we're heading back in. And I hear creepy crawlies already. So I just remember where the way down was. Put on our own light here. Right there. Down we go. There's like something in this wall. Wait, what's that there? That's a way into that center area. We've seen this. But even in here, I keep hearing stuff in that, like, towards the center. Ooh, what's this? We been in here? That seems kind of central, doesn't it? What about down here? Anything? I remember seeing that yesterday. Oh! I don't think we've been down in here. Oh, crap. I didn't bring any food. I've got emergency rations. They'll have to do. Alright, so definitely not been in this area here. Hello. Epic pistol. Good. Nobody likes you, epic pistol. Oh, I'm sure there's some people that like the pistol. I'm just not a fan. Couple of... I hear you. Where are you? Medical devices, some fusion cells, some Zascosium. More Zascosium, that's good, because basically the more we get of that, the better. Pulse laser, just move all that in there. May have to dump the medical devices somewhere. Are you alive? No, you're dead. What do we got here? We'll take another minigun. Yeah, as soon as we can get our base upgraded to the next level. Crap! Mistakes! I fell for it. Ooh, is that the core? Sneaky bastages. As I was saying, as soon as we can get our core updated so that we can build more on, we're going to build a deconstructor and start melting some of this stuff down. We've got a whole lot of extra weapons that we just don't need. And they're at least useful. I still hear bad guys. Somewhere. Are you alive? No. Can we get rid of this? Or is there another way into this? Nope. Cannot target that. Need a different tool. You know what we can do, because this was the core right here. Right? Let's do this. That'll remove protections. Also, will shut down any guns. This whole place should be attackable now, I'm thinking. So we should be able to just go salvage like that. There you go. Ooh. Those bridges. An assault. Ooh, an epic shotgun. I will definitely take an epic shotgun. Uh-oh. I hear bad guys. Heard them fall from somewhere. Wish these corpses would go away. Alright, let's get rid of this. Then let's go cargo controller. Give me that. I'm gonna swap that out real quick for you. Nice. He's good and loaded. We got everything out of here. Yup. Now, on these dungeons, you can put your own core in. Well, I don't know if you can do that or not, actually, with them being the alien faction. But even if you could, I don't know that I would want to, because on these, there's kind of like a dungeon crawl, and I wanna enjoy that aspect of it. All right, so this is the floor we fell through, right here. I do want to see, all of these had something in the corners like this. I want to see if there was something over in the corner on this side. Over here somewhere. And there was. Give me the Zascosium, please. Alright, now we're going to go back into the elevator. We're going to go up, up, up. I think there was a center area here that we couldn't get to. A little hidden... Hi, you. Oh yeah. Taste the epic shotgun action. Kind of starting to think we were almost done with this place. We just didn't even realize it. Is this... Have we been in here? I don't recognize this area. Oh, we've definitely been in here. This is the other side of this. Huh. Weird. This can't be all, right? Like, I feel really silly if we ran home and came back for just that. Feels like maybe. Go back up in here. So I was making one more pass up this tower. Where we started. I know we left some stuff up there, but I think they were just blocks. But I noticed this as I was going up these stairs. So you would come up the stairs and you would go up the tower, right? But if you look that way, there's stairs leading to nothing? That seems unusual, right? So, let's see what's up here. Probably some monsters. Nope. Just a container. Pulse rifle, epic rocket launcher. Seriously? Nice. Very nice. Okay. And then let's just make sure that whatever it was we left up here, see if we can get any of it home. Shit, shit, shit. Slow down. Flung myself over the side. Again, almost. That's right, there was those two things up there. I think we left stuff in one of them, right? Not you. Oh, okay. Can't take that. Alright, so those medical devices are heavy duty. Alright, that said, now for real, let's go home. And we will unload and see what we can do. Alright, cooking up the Zascosium alloy. So now we have 50, well, we got 59. I think that's what we needed for this bridge thing that we were building. So we're shy gold now, so we need to get gold. Shouldn't be too hard to find gold though. I usually find it out in the field. So I'm gonna go take a peek, go fly down around here somewhere. I think down in the south is usually where I find a lot of gold, and hopefully that could be all we need to make this thing. So I'm gonna go get some gold and I'll be back. So the way I find it with the vehicle is I kind of just go into V so I can move my camera around, and I just kind of hover and I fly over these fields until I see, like, there's 2 here. There's one I just passed, and there was one back there when I first started recording this section, so I can put down right here and get those 2 real quick. So, boop, 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 down all the way. And then I can run out here with this real quick. Grab that fire moss scrap, and bam. And then there's one back here that I flew over real fast. This guy right here. Actually, I think I see another one back there even that I missed. I'll probably lose connection to the ship on this, but that's okay. Yep. But that gives us a bit more gold. Okay, so with that gold processed into ingots, it looks like not only can we make the T3 extender, we can now make the T4 extender. And so there's no reason not to go ahead and upgrade the base to its max. Right? We can do that. Alright, let's do it. I think it's not just that, but we had found that optronic bridge in the reactor, and I think that helped us be able to make the T4. So we're just going to go ahead and max out the T4 and see what happens. So I'll be back as soon as that's done crafting. I imagine that'll take a while to craft, so back shortly. Okay, so everything's crafted. If we take a look at my output box, I've got the T4 extender in there as well as the large Jenny that I crafted between. But if you look at the size, this is 6 by 2 by 2. So he's going to take up this entire space here, and he's going to be 6 wide, the large generator. So it'll be a little funky on how we do this. I think we might actually knock this wall, or knock this floor down. He's going to be 2 by 2, and we'll drop him into the floor, so we've got a little bit of room there, but he's going to be like right up against this thing. I kind of want to extend this out before we do that. So I might do that before we get this placed in. I might just get this extended out a bit. So let me do that, and I'll be back. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to connect to our output box. So let's unconnect there. We're going to connect to this guy, and we're going to put him and him down. And these will have to go in at the same time because we don't have the CPU to drive this, right? But we also don't have the power to drive that. That little generator cannot drive that, but that CPU cannot drive that. So we're going to have to do this thing where we put him in there. I want him to be inside the walls, so I'm going to put him like that. But first we're going to turn off the base. So the base is off, so none of these changes will destroy anything right away. And then we put that down there, like that. So the generator's in now, and it's, oof, the radiation on that's going to be big time. And then this guy, he's a 2 wide thing. We're going to put him right there. And so he should give us a lot more CPU. He should give us a lot more power. This says CPU 200,000, but that's what we already had. So we'll see what happens if we turn this on real quick. See if it updates. No, we're way over CPU usage. Alright, let's turn it off before something explodes. I'm confused. I thought we were at 200,000 before. CPU tier 2. Why is this CPU not giving us more? Alright, so I did a little bit of research between... You notice I've picked the CPU back up. Did a little research between that last segment and this segment. And what I found was unfortunate. Because what happens is to upgrade your CPU to another CPU level, you need these extenders. But each extender has an amount that you require. So if you look at this, this says maximum amount 4. That's middle bottom. It says maximum amount 4. And if we look at any of these others, let's just go ahead into a constructor and then we can look at them. We can mouse over them. So this one is a maximum amount, where is it on here? 1. And the T3 is a maximum amount 2. And the T4 is a maximum amount 4. What's happening here is you have, they call it maximum amount, but what they should say is required amount. It should be called required amount. So this is a T1 CPU. He just exists. He's T1, right? This guy here, he upgrades us to T2, but he does so because you put 1 in. But if we wanted to go to T3, because like I said, they've got that maximum amount there, what you actually have to do is you have to have 2 of those. Otherwise it doesn't upgrade the CPU level. So T4, you need 4 of these to upgrade it. Maximum amount 4. So this was a very expensive paperweight that we just crafted. Same thing with this generator. We could have put the generator down. What will happen is I've been doing my little experiments between sections there, is this number will go into the red and it'll go over that, and that's okay. It won't actually explode your core like I thought it would. I think the power system is what would explode your core if you're more power than you're pulling, right? If you're using, or you're pulling more power than your generator can give. This generator is okay. I think we're at what, 20%, maybe 20% efficiency isn't great. Maybe another generator would help. In fact, let's grab another generator if we can real quick. Actually, no, we can't because of CPU, because we're tied down at CPU. Let's eat something real quick here. Eat this bread. Let's go into the food processor. Hit the wrong button. Oh, I don't want to add a group. Dang, I don't know what I just did. Auto group, everything. Thank you. I think I removed one of their groups. Make me 2 burgers, 2 pizzas, and 5 cans of veggies. That should be a good stock up. Anyways, what will happen is if you're in the red, then everything stops working as efficiently. So if you go over your CPU value, what will happen is, like, you'll use more fuel quicker, your constructors will be slower, you'll just everything. I think your targeting on your guns is not as good. So all in all, you don't want to do that. So unfortunately, we can't put this down yet. As much as I wanted to upgrade, we need to find more materials, a lot more materials, or we need to find enough to do 2T. We can at least take it to T2 or T3. So we're gonna need to find more materials. Let's see if we're gonna aim at a T3 this time instead. So, like, this requires 2 large optonic bridges, and this one required 2 large optonic bridges, so it's pretty expensive still, just the same. You know what I mean? So, I guess no CPU upgrade for us right now. We're gonna have to find a way to get more materials instead. And I think we got an attack coming soon. Less than a day, so fairly soon. So probably catch you guys when that happens. So I just realized there's a CPU statistics page here, and I would have known that had I seen this. You see what I mean? Well, I don't know if I would have recognized that it was a requirement and not that that was a maximum, because it's listed as maximum. So I would have thought, oh, well, we can just have that many. So that said, yeah, okay. Alright, so this is all built. I think we'll just call it the tow truck. This is the vehicle that we will use to lift HVs and move them about as needed. I've updated my cargo hauler. It now has a multi-tool turret on top of it, and it has, I replaced the cargo container inside there with the cargo container for like wood and ore, because this guy will drop into that. So let's give this guy a test. Because what we're going to need... Oh, also, I updated the ceiling, so as you can see, it's all door. I'm using the 14 by 7, I think, the two of them. So they come together there. 14 by 7, or is it not 14? It's 13 by 7, actually, because we're doing odd numbers. So two 13 by 7s, they open away from each other. So what we got to do, and this is where this gets tricky, you can dock an HV to an SV, but you can't dock an HV to an SV that's docked to a base. So it's kind of weird. And there's no way that I know of off the top of my head to turn off docking. If anybody knows a way to like disable docking, please let me know. I would love to know. So if we put this guy on, we lift him up a little bit, and then we get out of him. He's not docked. Now the problem is he might be too high at that point, because I don't know if I can get this that high. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this around like this. Bring it around. And I'm going to lift it as high as it will go. I might actually be able to get it high enough. How about that? We're going to go into V and hit Alt so that we can see what we need to see. Bring it forward. And I'm basically trying to get those there. And bring them down, down, down. Alright, there we go. And now down. And now he's docked to the SV. We can turn him off. And then we can get into the SV. And we can go up through the water. And now we have him docked to this guy. Make sure I have some food real quick before we go anywhere. I can't get too high real quick. Let's see. C-Lab, fridge. Let's take these energy bars. And there is a crashed capital vessel just over this mountain range that we'll go to. So let's go there. I'll catch up with you guys there. So actually, there's two crashed capital vessels here, so we're going to go to this first one right here. Alright, and we're just going to park this guy right here next to this. Like this. Doot doot. Like this. Doot doot doot. What we're really looking for, we're going to get a lot of plates and stuff. What we're really looking to get is different components that'll help us get what we need. So now we can turn this guy on. Oop, went back into the ship, didn't I? Didn't want to be in there. I wanted to be in here. Go. Like this. And then what we do is just bring this guy around. Just right up near the capital vessel. And then we go into the devices. Oops. Into the devices on the capital vessel and access the multi-turret. And the multi-turret can do repairs, it can do salvage, and it can do retrieve blocks. I'm gonna salvage. See how quickly he'll tear down something like this? It's great. So we'll just sit here and collect all of the goodies. Alright, back at base. You'll see the change to the door that I had to make so that I could get this guy in and out of the garage. There. Rotate it. Down, down, down. Alright, and then through the water plane again. Oh, close. There we go. Alright, and then we can just shut him off real quick. Pop out. Pop into him. Move him. Park him back over here. Gonna have to redo which the pads are here because I moved the poles. Alright, and then he's there. And then we can park this guy on the other side. Just pull him in right there. Boom. No, that's not what I meant. Straighten out. Fly right. Alright, there you go. And that's the tow truck. Alright, so I made a few adjustments to the tow truck. I added those little pads there in that center part. That way I could get my lumber bike on when I wanted to have him on. And we're gonna take him, I don't know, around the south area here, somewhere where I've been finding gold. We're gonna go look for gold because we need more gold. So that's what we're doing. So I added 2 laser drills to the hover, or to the bike. See? And I can. Ooh, nope. We need to upgrade the generator on this guy too. Apparently that's a thing. We'll have to upgrade the generators on these to be able to handle all that power. But anyways, I've got the bike out because I can cover more distance quicker. I'm gonna have to manually, like, you can't, even if we use this to break these boulders, show you real quick, it still drops them on the ground, see? So you still have to go pick them up. It only works if it's like an actual deposit. But I didn't add them for this anyways because we're just gonna have to find gold by hand like this. But this will give me the ability at least to, if we go to that guy there, we can loot everything into him. Oop. Let's connect to that. And we'll just manually do all this ourselves. Boop, boop. And then you'll see it should go into the bike. But this way we can cover more ground quicker with the bike. We're closer to the ground, we can see things a lot easier. And then when we're done in this field, we just go back to our bike, or back to our ship, and it'll fly us home. We're just looking for gold, basically. All around these fields. Alright. Coming back to our small vessel here, where we started. We've pretty much scoured over, we didn't go south, we scoured over this field here. All of this, kind of. Just kind of went back and forth on my hover bike, and if you look, we have 80 gold ore, so not bad. Got some neodymium, couple iron while I was out there, just in case I needed iron. But we're just gonna come back up onto the vehicle here and see if we can park this. Well, we missed it somehow. There it is. Turn this off, hop out, hop in the tow truck, and let's take this home. Let's see if 80 gold's going to be enough. I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to upgrade our CPU to tier 3. So we'll see if we can get enough materials now to do that. And I will see you guys back at the base.